How do you structure a student housing deal? What's going on YouTube? It's Matt Faircloth. Thank you for watching Mentorship Monday. My name is Matt. My company is the DeRosa Group, and this is the Mentorship Monday series that we offer. Mentorship Monday goes like this. People email their questions to helpme@DeRosaGroup.com. That is helpme@DeRosaGroup.com, and I will answer their questions right here on the YouTube channel for you and everyone else to learn from. So, quick plug, if you guys have not read my book, Raising Private Capital, yet, check it out. You can get it at biggerpockets.com/store or at DeRosaGroup.com. It's my company, DeRosa Group, DeRosa Group.com. And it's a great book. I put my heart and soul into it, and it's a book about raising money from your own network for your real estate deals. Because what I submit to you guys is, you know people with money that are willing and ready to invest in your real estate business. You just got to learn how to look. My book tells you where to look, how to close the deal, how to set things up with them. So check out the book, Raising Private Capital, and you can get it at biggerpockets or at DeRosaGroup.com. Today's question comes from Steve to Mentorship Monday. Steve has an interesting question. Let's talk about it. Steve says, "Hi Matt." Hi Steve. "I was wondering what your thoughts were on investing in off-campus townhouses with the intention of renting to students. I'm looking at a couple of properties in Camden, New Jersey, right outside of the Rutgers campus, and was curious if you recommended this as a first-time investor. Also, how would you structure the lease since students go away in the summer? Can I charge more if it's not a full-time lease?" Okay. First of all, Steve, yeah, you could get into student rentals as a first-time landlord. That's possible. Just understand that there's certain regulations and rules. Not so much regulations, just modes of operation for student rentals that apply there, but don't apply in other types of real estate. So I would not do student rentals only because I know how to do market rate rentals. And student rentals is a whole different ball of wax that we're not set up to do. And so that's why we don't do student rentals, not so much because we don't want to do them, but we're just not really set up for them because of the logistics and the systems that you need in place to run student rentals. So understand, you can do it, but don't just go and take a residential landlording class and expect that to be all you need to do to get yourself set up for student rentals. You want to study the student rental business if that's what you want to do. Okay, so yes, new investors can do it. Your question though, you asked other questions about maybe renting in a townhouse in Camden, New Jersey. Well, I'm in New Jersey as well. I actually happen to know Camden, New Jersey. Camden, New Jersey, to those of you guys that don't know Camden, is one of these places where it's maybe like many other American cities where there's a pretty good area and then there's a lot of not so good area. Because Camden used to be a really, really bad, it was a very dangerous city with not much economy and not much going on. That's changed. The downtown area right by the waterfront is starting to come back. There's office buildings going in, there's new construction, there's stuff happening down there. But there's a lot of the rougher area of Camden that's still there. And Camden goes downhill pretty quick. There's the nice area where they're doing all the new construction and where the university is that Steve's referring to. Rutgers University has a campus right downtown. But it very quickly goes downhill. I mean, I'm talking in a couple of blocks, 2 blocks, the neighborhood changes very fast. So, Steve, my first suggestion to you is if you're going to do this, it's all about location, just like every other piece of real estate, location, 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 okay? So, but student housing is even more sensitive to location, even beyond any other type of housing. And the reason for that is, if you're renting to undergrad students, the key deciding factor on where the student's going to live is likely going to be their parents, because mom and dad are going to be cutting the check, and so mom and dad are going to have a major input on where the housing is. And if there's any inclination to unsafety, or to rough neighborhood, or guys hanging out in the corner or whatever, any of that stuff going on, forget it. Mom and dad are not going to allow their student child to live in that neighborhood, regardless of what rent is. Because what's interesting about student rentals, Steve, is student rentals are way less price sensitive than other markets. So even if you're in a rough neighborhood with a student rental, you can't just drop the price to get somebody to rent there. Because they're just, again, mom and dad don't care so much about the money as they do about their kids' safety. It's like safety and money is all the way down here. They're actually willing to pay you more if it's perceived to be a safer area with amenities that mom and dad are comfortable with, right? So it's all about the neighborhood. Steve, if you look at the neighborhood where the rentals, where this townhome is that you're talking about, look to see if there's other student rentals on the block. Look to see if there's other amenities that might speak to student rentals on the block, like a coffee shop on the corner, or distance walking to the university. It's got to be a quick walk, and through a good neighborhood to get like a clear, safe walk from the property to the university. Or once again, it's not going to happen. So those are my advice. That's my advice on student rentals for location and new investor. Next question you had was how to structure the lease since students go away in the summer. Can I charge more if it's not a full month lease? Okay. Most student rental friends that I know do not fall into the trap of going under a year lease. Students will always call you and ask you, can you give me a 10-month lease? I want to rent, August to May, and I don't want to rent June and July. Most student rental landlord friends that I have that have met on Bigger Pockets and other real estate networking groups, what they do is they tell the student that we only offer 12-month leases. So if you're going to be moving out in May, then you have to rent June and July from us. And they may take that up front. And a lot of times student rental leases will start like in July. Even though the student's not moved in yet, you're going to charge it for them because the student may move out in May and decide to not pay the rent for June or something like that. So what you want to do is start your lease a little earlier, start it like July 1st, and then rent for a full year. If you want to go with the model of letting them out 2 months early, then yes, you can charge a little bit more. Maybe that's a benefit so you can have some time to clean the unit and get it turned around and show it to new students and everything like that. I could see it that way as well, but most student landlords that I deal with do a full year lease, and then they get like a little time window in there to get the unit turned. In that. Yet again, I'm not a student landlord, so I don't know all the logistics of it, Steve, so you need to talk to other student landlords to find out the logistics of it in that. And to be bottom line at Steve, structure it any way you want. If you want to do a 10-month lease with a higher fee, then go for it if you think the market will absorb it. Okay? So that's what we got. Steve, thank you for your questions to help me at DeRosaGroup.com, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to send your email questions to help me at DeRosaGroup.com. And as I said, check out our website, about raising private capital, so you can learn more about raising money for your real estate deals. Guys, I appreciate you. I don't say that enough. Thank you for watching this channel, and have a great, profitable week.